What's up, everyone? We are back today. We're working on the pile of shit second gen. It is currently starting to rain, so I need to move all my power tools back into the garage and then we can get started on this. But I did go ahead and spray every bolt down with my favorite penetrating fluid, which is super expensive, so I try to use it super sparingly. Yeah, but I don't know if you guys can hear the rain or not, but I gotta get a move on. I'm moving all my shit out of the way, so I'll be right back. These raindrops are big as hell. Well, I can say I'm not excited to pull these axles, just the same as I wasn't excited to pull the engine, but the sooner we get the axles pulled, the sooner we can get them into the garage, and the sooner we can get them paint matched the frame under the red truck, which, as you guys know, looks like a bass boat. Some people don't like it. I don't care. It's my truck. I'm gonna build it the way I want, so that's why I painted it that way. But we're gonna be getting the axles paint matched to the frame, and then I wanna do all the steering components, suspension components paint matched to the truck, which I have a color in mind. Haven't decided 100% yet, but I can't wait for you guys to see it because it's gonna be sweet. Well, guys, just as fast as the rain came, the rain went, and it's already sunny again. I don't understand Pennsylvania weather. It makes no freaking sense to me. It's raining one second, sunny the next. Probably get some snow or hail in a little bit. We'll see what happens. But now I can get back to work on the other side of this thing. So I'm gonna get you guys posted up, pointed down to some of the shitty bolts on this thing, because they just look like I pulled this thing out of the Arctic Ocean or something. They are terrible. But have no fear, I am here and I'm gonna get them freaking bolts out because they're not gonna win. I'm not gonna win. So, okay, as you guys can see, I'm using the Daytona Harbor Freight jack stands of death. So, you know that this is gonna be a good video. I don't remember which sizes are where, but I do know that they're somewhere around here. So the other side, this bolt, or not, I guess, ended up turning into like a 19. I don't know if it's gonna be the same size on this side, but we're gonna find out. Owie, that freaking hurted. You know what I think of that?
Nice.
All right, now I can see what I'm doing. And I got good access to it. I don't think you guys can see that, but definitely just cut the shit out of myself. Well, I didn't really cut the shit out of myself. Anyways, cut myself on the truck frame, smashed the frame up, or anyways. Let me see if this fits. Got a feeling it's not going to.
A few moments later.
Alright, it's on there good enough, I think. I'm sure you guys seen the shower of rust from this pile of shit. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, that is what I anticipated to happen. So I'm going to get my 21 and we're going to go on the inside of the frame rail now and block that other bolt up. The flex head hammer saves the day again. I love that trick. I can already hear all the comments. You're gonna ruin your ratchet like that. Quit doing that. Oh my goodness. Well, it's a $45 Harbor Freight ratchet. Calm down. I don't have money over here. I'm gonna use cheap stuff. But now I gotta get that bolt out of there. I definitely forgot my ratchet was on that. You know what? I'll just get it off whenever it comes out. Well, you know what? On to the next. That's not the right size. Oh, that's freaking right. I need that 21. Perfect. Okay. Get on the not you wee bastard, you. Alrighty, here we go. Ah, me. Well, that's unfortunate. See, kids, this is why you don't buy eBay, Amazon bullshit batteries, because this is what happens, and now it's freaking broken. Okay, I'm gonna go get another battery. Oh, never mind, I got it, we're good. Probably gonna do it again. Owie. And look to the skies, because it's raining from the sky. You know, it wasn't supposed to rain today. But you know it's gonna rain today, because I had plans to work on the truck. And I can't fit the truck in the garage, so that means I gotta do it in the driveway, so that means it's gonna rain anytime I wanna work on it. But, this truck, that's all I have to say. It's really not that bad, I just complain a lot because, I don't know, that's what I do. But yeah, so, as soon as I get them out, axle will drop, and then I gotta get the shocks undone, I gotta get the brake lines undone, the steering undone, front drive shaft undone. Four-wheel drive stuff undone, like the vacuum line stuff. And then I think we should be good. Hopefully. There's always something that goes wrong whenever I work on stuff. So we're just gonna prepare for that now. But for now, we're gonna pause. I'm gonna take a break because it's raining, probably grab a beer. And then whenever it's done raining, we'll come back and we'll finish pulling that out. Well, the rain went away. Just enough rain to make everything wet. Does it every time, but that's not gonna stop us. So now, since I got all of the control arms out, I have to get the, I'm gonna call them top hats. I don't know, but for the shocks, so I gotta get those off, and then the shocks will come out, and then all the steering, and then brake lines, like I said, and then the four-wheel drive stuff, and then we should be good. So I'm gonna get you guys back up. We're gonna get the shocks out, or unbolted at least, and then from there, should be smooth sailing, but we'll see. I didn't really think about that. Oh my god, dude, this is retarded. So I'm thinking that if I just drop the steering box, I won't really have to unhook any of the steering stuff, which would be pretty cool, because I don't really want to unhook any of the steering stuff yet. Calm down. I'm still gonna do it, just calm down. But anyways, I think that if I just take the steering box off, should be able to roll the axle out. There's less work involved. Still gonna be taking it off because I want to paint the axles, so don't worry, it's gonna come off. But I'm all about easiness for the time being, so I think probably just gonna see if I can get the bolts out for the steering box. We're gonna try. So I'm gonna figure out what size that is. Kind of looks like a 3/4, something around there. All right, let's see. See if I'm right. Oh man, I'm so good. Oh yeah, I'm so fucking good. I just gotta pound them on because, as you can tell, this thing's rusty as fuck. So, anyways, we're gonna do it real quick. Man, I'm so good. That came out no problem at all. I was really concerned that was not gonna come out very good. I think you guys are still crooked. Yeah, you are. How come you guys didn't tell me that? Come on. I don't know if you don't tell me. You'll have that. Oh yeah. And the last one. This one looks like it's bigger. Yeah, that one is bigger. Good enough. All right. That came out way easier than I thought it was going to. Good. Good. I like when things work. That bolt about lost its threads. I don't know if you guys can see that at the bottom or not. Not great, but whatever. Oh yeah, that's right. I have a steering box brace in this. Totally forgot. Now it should come out. We're gonna find out. I could probably just pick it up. Let's see. Perfect. There we go. Thank you. Now, Is this gonna work the way I hope it does? Am I just gonna be able to turn this? Yes. Perfect. Like I said before, guys, don't worry, the steering's already junked, so I already know people are gonna be like, why are you leaving your steering box sitting on your stuff like that? You're gonna ruin your steering with it hanging like that. I know. It's already ruined. It'll be okay. Well, the front axle is finally out of the truck, and I did go ahead and clean it, and I got it primered, but I do want to show you guys this one thing on the front axle just because I want it to be known that I had to do this. So, don't laugh at my welds. And if you do laugh at my welds, make sure the jokes are good, because I'm getting tired of the same ones. Anyways, I had to fix a few spots in this perch for the spring. This one was good. This one had a bunch of rust in it. This whole front side was basically cracked. There was a big hole here, and then a little hole here, and then a little hole there. Obviously going to be grinding them down so that the spring fits in there correctly. And I want to grind them down so they don't look so freaking bad, because that looks ugly, and I don't want anything on this truck to look ugly. So yeah, I just figured I'd get you guys up to speed on that. But after I get this one primered, we're gonna get it painted black, and then I gotta get the same paint match for the frame as well. And then hopefully tomorrow it's not raining like it was today, so I can get the rear axle pulled. And then from there, next weekend, hopefully I'll be able to make another video on putting the axles under the other truck, depending on if I can reuse these leaf springs under here. And actually, let me retract my statement on that. I don't like the control arms that are on the front of this thing, so I'm probably gonna have to buy new ones of those, because these control arms are just about shot. I mean, the bushings in them are terrible, and there's so much freaking rust on them that I don't even know if I want to use them. These ones are the same way. That bushing is actually just about blown out, and the fronts aren't much better. So, gonna have to find a set of those. Gonna take some time to get the money for them, so hopefully you guys can bear with me while I try to save and penny pinch, because like I said, I'm doing this on a real man's working budget. I don't make money off of this stuff, so it's all coming out of my own pocket. So it takes a little bit more time than I'd like it to, but in the end, it will be done, and it's gonna be done very nicely. Well, everyone, it is a new day in the shop, still on the same project though, but that's no big deal. However, I made an oopsie, and unfortunately, whenever I was trying to paint this axle, I must have laid the paint on too thick, too fast, and it didn't fully cure underneath. So I just hit it with a little bit of the holographic clear coat that I used on the frame, and unfortunately it kind of messed the paint up, so now I have to totally strip all the paint off and redo the whole axle again, because I don't want it to be like this. So I'm not sure. No, you can definitely see it. You can see how the paint wrinkled up under here, and I do believe that was because I tried adding more paint to this before it was fully cured, and you can see that it just pretty much comes right off with my fingernail, so it's not gonna work. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to strip all of this paint off, which kind of really sucks, because that definitely is going to put a damper in things and kind of going to make this take twice as long now. But you live and you learn. At least I won't do that again. As for the rear axle goes, I did pull the rear axle out of the truck last night. I didn't really film it because it was like 11 o'clock whenever I was doing it, and it was dark out. You wouldn't have been able to see what I was doing. But I did get it out of the truck, and the truck is now just levitating. Just levitating. But basically what we have behind us now is just a shipping crate. The Cummins is out of the shipping crate. However, I do have another one right here, as you all know. So I know that these things are known to be shipping crates. That's why I keep saying that, because everyone laughs at them and makes fun of them because they all rot out. But this one is really clean, like I've said and shown you guys before. So all we have left to do now is just get this axle painted up, repaint that axle, and then after all of that is all said and done, it can all go back under that truck. This one can get taken out of here, probably gonna end up scrapping it. And then from there, I'm going to try to get this one moved into the driveway so that it's easier for me to change the engine over, or well, put the engine in it, I should say, because I don't think it's gonna work with it being half on the pavement and half in the grass. I think that's gonna cause me some issues. But you live and you learn, and eventually it'll get done. Well guys, the axle is in the garage, and I got some paint laid down on it like I said I was gonna do, but I gotta show you guys this thing because it turned out freaking sweet. Now, I remember showing you guys earlier in the video that the paint started to kind of wrinkle a little bit whenever I laid the clear coat on. I took care of that, no big deal. I sanded it all back down, we repainted the axle, and we got the clear coat laid on it, and now she should be good to go. But before I show you guys this thing, drop a comment below and just let me know what you guys think of the build so far, because I honestly feel like I have not done hardly anything at all. I've really done was pull an engine and pull some axles, and now I'm just painting everything and like, hey guys, look at me, you know. But I really would like some feedback on this, because no one says anything ever, and the more you guys comment, the more I know what to do. So drop a comment below and let me know what you guys think, because I don't know what you think. But anyways, without further ado, here is the axle in all of her glory. Now, I know you guys probably can't see the paint, except for, I don't know, it's not really going to show up. So let me get some more light on it. Hopefully you can see all the sparkly glitter. Oh, you definitely can. But anyways, that's across the whole axle. And that matches just about the frame and everything else that I want to do for it. So the next step in this build process is going to be trying to find some control arms for just the entire front end of this, because like I said, these bushings are totally blown out. They need replaced. And then I need to find a sandblaster of some sort so that I can sandblast the coil springs. And then we're going to get those repainted as well. They're all going to go under the truck. And then from there, it should be pull this truck out of the yard, get it into the driveway, get the black truck out of here, and then hopefully I can get that engine, which you guys can't see, but it's sitting right over there. Hopefully I can get that engine rebuilt, put back in the red truck, and hopefully after that, that thing fires up and runs correctly. I also need to get a clutch and a couple other things, well, a lot of other things, but eventually we will get to that point. It's just a slow process because, like I said before, I don't make any money on any of this stuff, so this is all coming out of my own pocket right now. So as you guys know, rebuilding an entire truck is not a cheap and quick and easy process. So unfortunately, that's why my videos take a lot of time, because I don't have the money for all this yet, but we're getting there. The more you guys subscribe, the faster this stuff will happen. So drop a comment, subscribe to the channel, give me a like, give me a thumbs up, whatever you guys want to call it. Just make sure you do it, please, because that helps me help you guys with better content. So without further ado, thank you all for subscribing to the channel. Thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you for coming back, and thank you for all of the support that you have given me so far. It means the absolute world to me, like I've said before. Absolutely surreal to be able to experience something like this. You guys watching me just in the garage tinkering around, and it really is just crazy to be able to experience this. I want to thank you all, each and every one of you individually. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. It means the absolute world to me. But with that being said, we will see you guys on the next one. Let me know what you think, and we'll catch you later.